welcome to the
SafeRoom. You didn't shake my hand.
Did you shake my hand that last time? Did you shake my hand that last time? You not. She was just. Hi, God. Welcome, guys, to another lovely episode of our SafeRoom podcast. My name is Annie, and this girl right here.
My name is. Anyways, I will stop introducing myself. But if not for new families that join, I mean, I would have stopped.
If you like, just introduce yourself so that they will not know you.
Okay, no problem.
Good. Guys, welcome again to our channel. Though you know that he said that we used to give it to you hot.
Jeez.
So at this time we want to still use the medium to still welcome new members who are joining in. We want to just tell you that Safe Room is a safe space whereby you say what you want, and exactly, don't leave any stone unturned, and don't forget these are your opinions, these are what you
Own up to win.
exactly, and all that. So one day, Mondovi, how was your week?
Girl, it was full of gist. You people should know that I'm the gist master. I'm always bringing it to your days.
Up your pause. She has come again.
No, let me tell you, this one is actually a painful reel that I saw on Instagram. So this is about it's actually a topic. It's not just painful. It's something that people do, men do, that I do not find funny. Right? So on another guy's podcast, I saw where he was tackling men. Like, why is it that you get married and you leave your wife in Nigeria? Like, you marry and you leave your wife in Nigeria and then you go back abroad. You only come back when you feel like, okay, she's set to get pregnant and give birth again. Now abroad, you are there patronizing Ashe, right? And what is her job then? Baby factory. So I don't know. This is my take, yo. I do not support marrying and then you keep your wives back home. Whereas I understand sometimes you need all the focus, but there are jobs that like there's a need for a partner. Yeah. Hence, you got one for yourself. Exactly. Now, well, I don't mean that the person is an object for you to pick one, but you are already making that person an object, like leaving them behind. Like, okay, you go when you need this object, and then you keep them when you don't need them anymore. And now, most of the women, they stay faithful. I'm not saying that it doesn't also apply that women don't satisfy themselves. But, what's the aim? Yeah. Both of you staying that long distance, what's the aim? For me, it's silly. I'm telling you, a lot of women I saw in the comment section, a lot of them, they were like, that's why I'm not going to marry someone abroad. For me, I think if you're not ready to bring your partner over, don't do it. Don't marry. Just leave it, or marry from where you base now.
Of course. Which I was even thinking about today's topic because it's somehow related in a way. I won't say it's entirely related, but it's in a way related. It's about entitlement. If entitlement is a responsibility to take care of for one's family, like is it?
If it's an entitlement or a responsibility for one to take care of
the family, yes.
Anyways, guys, I'm going to be putting two views on the screen. I'm going to be using the Western life and our life. For normally I'm going to say it depends on the family because I'm not going to generalize. I said two views, Westerners and where are we Africans, right? So now it depends on one's family. There are people that came from a family that you're not going to, like, you'll be like, how? Dude, like, it turns into entitlement.
Yeah.
Now, there are families where it is a responsibility. Like, you are doing this because it is the right thing to do. I mean, when our parents are done training us, the nature made it to be like you in turn start taking care of. I don't mean like from Africa where we come from. It's like when the eldest grows up, you start taking care of the little ones or other siblings, including your parents. It becomes overwhelming on the eldest, or most times, you get old faster because of too much responsibility. I
Responsibility.
don't mean this aspect. I mean like responsibility in the sense that at least if you are bringing to the family too, they are hustling to support what you are bringing,
Maybe there's some of them
not
that just
keeping
like,
everything on your shoulder.
there's some of them are like, just be working and be giving me.
That's it. Like it, but now it comes when the family is helping, when you are supporting, it is a responsibility. You are doing your part, they are playing their part. It becomes an entitlement when they are leaving the whole thing on your shoulder. Like when you are not bringing, and they are there like putting pressures on you. They are like, I need school fees. Shebi, you are abroad. Why you not sending something back home? Even you end up not having life for yourself. You are working, you
For
are doing
them.
multiple jobs for
For
them.
them.
And still there's no appreciation, nothing. Okay, this is view from back home.
Mm-hmm.
They expect you back home, expect you. Africans, we expect that when you grow up, you start taking care of others.
Mm-hmm.
But in the Western world, it's not like that. Where we are based, it's not like that. When you are up to 18, you take care of yourself
So,
on your own. You take charge over your life. In fact, most of them expect you to leave your parents' house.
yeah, yeah, true, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you start working, the system made it so you start being accountable for
For
your life.
yourself, yeah,
But back
exactly.
home, it's not like that. You have to work hard to feed the rest. For me, it's these two views. But from my, like, not from my, from the person's family's perspective, guys, I don't want to bite my tongue. From the person's family's perspective, I think that's when I can be able to narrate it to narrow it down to either entitlement or responsibility. But for me still, I feel like there are factors that can make it to look like entitlement, and there are factors that can make it to look like um responsibility. I don't
Okay, so like there's this argument for responsibilities, right?
know.
In terms of this what do you call this? In
Family
terms of
setting.
family policy.
But guys, by the way, this is a new topic that we started.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Now we are going to be focusing on
On
family
family
wahala.
wahala, yes.
Family wahala. Sorry, we didn't put that in the beginning, but it is going to be strictly family wahala. We are going to run this episode for a
Yeah,
while,
for a while,
and then we
yes.
are going to dish out things that family does to do to one another, and they feel like it's normal,
It's
whereas it is nothing normal.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, so in this argument for responsibilities, like, in terms of you being the ada or the guy being the
Mm.
AC and everything, some people feel like it's a cultural norm. Okay, so this is what I found out, right? In many cultures, especially in the Eastern and collective societies, taking care of elders or family members is in need is seen as a fundamental responsibility. So
Okay.
cultural norms. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I just mentioned, like, from where we are from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if excluding the family perspective or how you were raised, because some people, they experience some things that they don't even want to see their family
Mm-hmm.
you know so that's why I'm like, according to the person's family. So there are people, if you grew up in a toxic home, nothing concern you with
Of
your
course
papa
not.
or
Of
your
course
mama.
not.
Like, you are living your life on your own terms. You don't, because you grew up with a lot of regrets and pain. So of course it's normal for you to forget those people because they cost you a lot. But normally, now I'm going to talk irrespective of this experience or experiences. It is normal,
Mm-hmm.
it is culturally normal
Mm-hmm.
for one to take over, especially the firstborns, especially the opara and the ada. That is the first son and the
I'm
first
going to
daughter.
declare, yeah.
Yes,
But some people still feel like at the end it's more of like a hindrance to their independence.
of course. Like, talk about yourself. Talk about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't go far. Like, but when you come from a supportive home, it will no longer be a lot
A
on
lot
your
on your
shoulders. Yeah.
shoulders.
Because when it turns to that responsibility turns to support,
Support,
it's
yes.
not suffocating anymore. It suffocates when it becomes an entitlement. But when it's when it's a responsibility, it is support. Because as you're sending, as you're supporting, they are also supporting.
Yeah.
That's how I say no pressure.
Yeah, but there are some families that do not like they do not want to support because they feel like
It's an
since
entitlement.
yeah they feel like because okay you are the firstborn, so of course you have to support. Yeah, you have to continue doing what you're doing because
You
they
know,
feel like it's your
there's this, you know,
responsibility.
I'm a fan of African story
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
tales.
yeah, yeah.
Now, there's one that I listen to. I learned a lot from those stories. Like, there's one that I listened to and asked me, it's this topic that we are treating on right now. So the guy is the first son, and the mom, after the dad died, it's also like a cultural norm. When the dad is dead, they expect the first son to carry
Weight
the
on the shoulders,
everything.
yeah.
You automatically mature. Like even as a kid, they already see you as the father. So it also gives you like it also causes stunted growth.
Yes.
Because you start acting like an elder from your childhood. All you know is to walk. You have to walk. You have to walk. So you start learning from a young age. So now the story is like, okay, now he's the first one, the dad died, and blah blah blah. The mother starts pressuring him as per se he's the only son and he's the first son. They have other three girls, but he was the one doing everything. As the entitlement became a lot, when he doesn't bring anything back home, he sleeps outside. The mom practically waits for him, like stretches her hands out like this for him to place the money that he worked for the day. So when he couldn't find a way, he wanted to kill himself. That's how he met some guys where he wanted to commit suicide. The guys were like, ah, bro, if you don't want to do this, do you? Ah, come, let's take care of you. Let's hang out. You can tell us your stories. From there, they were also ritualists, and then
Okay, I think I've heard that story.
they introduced him to the coven and asked me the sacrifice they want.
The mother.
They, and the guy was very happy. He did it like he didn't even think twice.
Twice, of course.
And they told him, the native doctor said, you have to make, like, your job is to make your mom to be fat in 2 weeks. Like, kill her with like happiness. You need her to be a fat sacrifice. And he didn't regret it one bit because why? He was suffocating. Depression set in because no help is coming from anywhere. So he accepted. Normally, he's supposed to be like, no, I can't do it. But he did it willingly, happily. So this is what people should also think of. The person that you are pressurizing and putting in this situation, how does this person feel? Put yourself in their shoes. Can you be able to accommodate this tense pressure if you were to be this person?
Yeah.
So I don't feel that culture should be
It
abolished.
should be. It should be. And again, what about reciprocity? Like, for example, let's say you come from a family that maybe your uncle or your auntie contributed to you and everything, and then you feel like some people feel like they are like is um guys, I don't know how I want to put it in English, but in Igbo.
Okay, just wait. Maybe they will translate.
Okay, so in Igbo is like when okay let me just translate it the way I'm seeing it. It's like okay because my uncle supported me, so it means that I must support the children.
Okay, like extending her to the extended
Like
family.
yeah, like you must like it's because since it's me that sponsor you, you must sponsor my
Even
own.
some uncles go diabolical, even when they didn't even
Do
sponsor.
anything. Even the ones that even let's say the ones that okay, they will tell you that
But I feel like if your uncle should train you or support you during your hard times, contribute to your growth, and you make it in life, it's good. It's
Even
a
if your
great
conscience will
act.
tell you, your conscience
If
will
you have
tell you,
conscience, it's a
yes.
great act for you to
But a
reciprocate.
situation whereby your uncle is making it like
Now
it's
it
an
becomes
obligation,
greediness.
yes.
Like, okay, I feel like, there are people that you need to. I don't know about the obligation. I don't know what to say about being your uncle, making it to feel like you're obligated to do this. But I can say that there are people that you need to remind something for. Like,
Exactly.
my son, I know how much I invested in you. Please, now that God has blessed you, please, can you in turn do this for me? If you guys if you guys actually watched the Blacklist,
Oh, blacklist.
that is my best right now. I don't know. I can't watch the now movies, you
She
guys.
has been
But
with
I've
that
been
movie.
spreading it on WhatsApp. Like, please go, go, go. You all should go. The guy, Reddington, he does something for you because he's always wanting favor back. You must owe him. Like, people that he helped 80 years back, 36 years back ago. Like, you must at a point, he's going to need you and you can't say no, because
he did something. Yeah.
now it becomes an obligation, because and it doesn't even force you. You on your own, you know that
Yeah.
you have to. So I don't know if that works for that obligation or part. I don't know.
Yeah, but
But it's okay to reciprocate someone's kindness.
yeah, it's good because I feel like it's of two types, right? Because for most of these uncles or most of these aunties or family members that feel that because they added 2 cents to your life, so you should in turn add to their life, I don't feel like they deserve that, because I feel like giving is from the mind.
And so you that they gave, you should be stupid not to assist when you should.
You can assist when you feel like okay, I can, but making it look like as if this
It's
is
an
is an
obligation.
obligation that you must do it. That's where the problem comes, which is not really nice for me. You understand?
I think this topic, my English is finished.
No, my English is
Because I keep stuttering.
finished.
Just so sure Ibu goes to them like
I'm
right
telling
now.
you.
Because
I'm telling you.
they have Iberi uncles. They have like stupid uncles. Those uncles that even my own is, at least the one you are talking about, at least they added something. Now when we the uncles, when not
Don't
add
add
anything
anything
to
to
your
your
life.
life.
But then when you start making it, you will now manage and give them something out of your own kindness. They will now carry it and go to native or something that they're supposed to eat and feed without their pocket body. They will now use it and take to native doctor to stop your shine.
Which is
They are like they have extended families that are very, very entitled. It's gonna shock you. Like they are so entitled that you won't see it coming. They'll be like, they are entitlement.
you're even going for yourself. What about people's brothers and sisters that are also
Those ones are even like your immediate family. I'm talking of extended family.
extended family? No, those ones too.
They will carry, like they will do meeting for you.
Or when you want to
Jesus
get
Christ,
married.
this entitlement something. I don't know. I don't know which angle to even come from.
When you want to get married, like you will not be seeing some uncles from where?
That's why.
From where?
That's why I support this strictly on invite with hefty bouncer.
You will not tell those that want to come and share bread price. You know, like from where to where?
You now write ring list.
You know, this one is for Umada. This one is
No,
for
those Umada don't even.
This one is
their
for
mouth and teeth.
Guys, I mean,
I just feel like, but I don't know. I don't know if this contrast between the Western world and Africans, if it's something that I don't know what to choose. Somehow I feel like it's okay to sell shaggy to if you are from a stupid like should I use stupid silly family where they are selling you entitlement. Just use this Western world for them, this Western culture. Give it to them like silent. Go silent. Go on silent mode.
Because this thing have this
Turn
thing,
off.
this thing
Sharp,
actually
sharp.
has it actually has effect on,
You
like, for
you
example,
will die.
exactly, because number one, you're thinking, hey, this one that
And when you die, they will feed.
did you know what somebody told me? Somebody told me something, because okay, I was going through a lot, like, in terms of this family issue, I was going through a lot. One person told me, he said, whether you give or you don't give, if you die tomorrow, do you know that the family still won't come? Because they will still survive.
Before uncle, they won't follow you die. In fact, some morning is like in minutes. They will fight for food.
Burial rice. I know that burial rice is to be sweet.
That jollof. God, that beg. God, please, we don't mean it like
No,
that.
no,
We don't do that here.
Yeah,
We don't discuss that.
We just like, for most of you, I know that most people are actually going through this, right? Most of you are going through this. So let us know your thoughts. Let us know, because this is actually way deeper than we are actually.
I feel like if the entitlement becomes a lot, there is need to break boundary.
Yes, that there's some families there. Let me tell you something. There are some people that, like, for example, say you are the type that actually you have a monthly allowance that you always give your family back home.
Yeah.
So most of the time you find out, like, I feel like you.
Which you can exceed in case of emergency.
Yeah. But I feel like, sometimes when they start asking you for too much, you have to cut them down. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
That's the boundary.
For example, you are sending 100,000. Exactly, you are sending 100,000 home. Sometimes you can cut it, because at some point they feel like you have. Most
when you are always giving.
Yeah, when you're always giving. Yeah, so the day that
like,
exactly. So, and they will always find their way to meander it and collect from you, even if, like, let's say you already have like a particular budget that you are giving to them already. Do you get my point? So they will find a way to actually still collect from you. Pinch it, pinch it. Do you understand? So you're sending 50,000 home for food, for example. I know that things are expensive in Nigeria. When you tell them write list now, they write list for you, and then
honestly, people that are witnessing or experiencing this entitlement, a lot of their family members don't know that they are passing through financial strains. Like, you'll be straining the person. They will be. How do you say? Like, I told you my English are finished. Like, the person will turn to skeleton, and they are living abroad.
Are you not taking care of yourself? What do you mean? How am I taking care of myself when I have family at home?
Do you know the worst is that this abroad weather has the way of making you shiny. You will not be shining.
Exactly.
You are dying.
Exactly.
You're dying. You are the one that will not be making you look gele. But maybe you never chop for like 3 days.
Do you understand? And most of them don't really care.
Boundary. I don't know.
Need to set.
I don't know, but for me, boundaries, like, there's need for that. Not only here, a lot in every aspect of your life. You should know when you are doing more than
yourself. Yeah, because when you start doing that more, you always want to keep to that, or even add extra on top of it. So, guys,
and it's okay to say no.
Yeah, it's okay to say no, and it's okay to cut the cost. No. It's okay to. You must not send them 500K every month. You
I'm
can make it 200.
Only
you can make it
for Nigeria.
Not for only Nigeria. I beg, guys, please. Let's just learn how to also take care of ourselves. Yourself is very important, because you too, you need to survive on your own.
There are people that they have not even bought clothes for themselves. They are looking so haggard, but they need to send money
home. Yeah.
Like, and on top of that, they are not appreciating you. Yeah. There are people that there are families that when you send something to siblings, I mean immediate direct siblings, you send money to them, they will just write sin. I'm not even talking of friends. Like, sin or thanks or K. I will just tell you, oh, please send it back. I forgot the same thing. I want to send more. If you send it, block, you will collect it. I'm actually good. You see this blocking, it's very easy. Very, very easy. But just take care of yourself. That's it. Don't go into depression on someone's account.
Yeah. So guys, please, this topic is very vast, like I said, and it's deeper than
Yes, it is.
So please try to drop your comments,
Please tell us
tell
what you
us what
think.
and tell us
At
your
what point?
experiences. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We will be more than happy to welcome
Tell us
your
at what point
opinions,
you think that it's okay. No, it's okay to keep supporting, and at what point
supporting
you think that it has passed. It has now entered entitlement.
entitlement. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
We
guys.
love you. And to our newcomers too, we are telling you thank you for
Mm-hmm.
joining. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And from now we say
Peace.
bye,
Bye.
guys.